Titers, this is Marcy. So I'm doing the how-to video for the August Get Tight Fitness Challenge, and each month we do fitness challenges. Visit my website to see what we've done so far. And the reason I like creating these is because I feel the ones that I create are not the typical ones that you see everybody else doing. It gets boring because everyone can already do this, and this. So I feel every time I come up with one, it's different, it challenges you, and to be honest, I think a lot of people give up at the end of the month because they get really, really hard. But if you stick with it every day, guys, you can do it. I have several people on my page that are dedicated. I know exactly who they are, and they get it done. And you can see the results. They're losing weight, and they feel great. Okay, so by the end of the month, yeah, you might be fatigued, but guess what? You just slimmed down a lot of pounds, and you look great, okay? So for this month, we're going to be doing downward dog, knee to elbow. Okay, so in prior months I've been doing a stretching challenge and also a fitness challenge, just regular exercise, but for this particular month it's kind of all in one, and I love it. So downward facing dog is yoga, of course, and it just feels great, and it's a resting pose in yoga, and it's going to be your resting pose for this challenge as well. So if you ever get fatigued or tired, try your best not to lower your knees. Eventually you will as the month progresses, but definitely in the beginning of the month, try and keep your knees up in downward dog. And what downward dog is doing, which is this exercise right here, this is downward dog. So you can kind of do this with me if you like. Okay, so my hands are kind of shoulder distance apart, okay, in front, they're out wide like a high five, and then you're going to extend up just like this. So the goal is to have your heel down on the ground if you can. Most people's hamstrings are way too tight to even do that. I'm still working on mine, but you have to really try and extend that body so that you can really lengthen those hamstrings. And that's a great thing about this challenge, is that it is stretching us, it is making us lean, it is making us tone. Okay, so again, you're up, your feet are shoulder distance apart, your hands are shoulder distance apart, out wide like a high five, and you are extending that body back, okay? You don't want any of this. You don't want anything hunched up in the neck area. You really need to relax, and this should feel good. Now, the beginning of the month, this is probably going to be so hard for some if you've never even attempted downward facing dog. I've been trying to incorporate it into a lot of my workouts because to me it feels good. I do this exercise every day even if I don't work out. It's part of my warm-up, and it just feels good. So that's just the first part. Really practice in it. Since I'm posting it early, you might want to go ahead and practice it now, so come August 1st, you can be ready to go, okay? So that's just the first part. So you're going to start in downward facing dog, then we're going to be doing knee to elbow, okay? So we're in downward facing dog, and you're going to extend your body to the plank position, okay? So by doing this, you should not have to move your hands or move your feet if you're doing it correctly. So if you're thinking, okay, I don't think downward dog feels right, this is what you need to do. Go ahead and start in your plank position, and then just extend your body up. That's exactly where you need to be. You should be able to go like this with no sweat, okay? So this originally was going to be my challenge. I was just gonna have you do that quick move just there. I was gonna have you go down dog to plank, down dog to plank, but I thought, my hang titers are much stronger and fit than that. I'm gonna up it a notch, okay? And so it's upping it a notch for sure, and you're gonna sweat and you're gonna feel fatigued, but it's gonna feel great, okay? So here we go. Here is the full exercise that you're gonna be doing. I have you up and down dog. I'm gonna have you extend to plank. Then I'm gonna have you do knee to elbow on each side for 1 rep. You're gonna go 1, and you're gonna go 2, and then you're gonna extend back up to down dog, and you're gonna come back. And when you're back, I want you doing 2 of them. I want you to go 1, 1, 2, 2. I'm gonna have you extend back up to down dog. I'm gonna have you come back down to 3, and I will tell you each day how many we're going up to. So for instance, that was just 2. By the end of the challenge, we're gonna be going up quite a bit. You're gonna be resting on your knees, which is fine. If you wanna rest and you need to just go into child's pose, go ahead and extend those arms out really far. Just go ahead and rest the head, and it should feel really good. So if you've been doing hero pose, which I hope you have, again, that's why I always ask, is anybody doing the challenges we've done from prior months? Because you're gonna need it going forward, okay? It really does help your overall fitness, okay? So doing hero pose is pretty much just sitting like this on your feet and getting that butt down to the ground. From there, you're just extending your arms forward and you're resting. Okay, from there, go ahead and get into your tabletop and go ahead and push yourself back up into down dog and just finish your workout for the day. Okay, you can keep going. Okay, now this gets very, very challenging. Again, I just went up to 2 reps. Each day I'm gonna tell you how many reps you're gonna go up to. Okay, so right now let's go up to 4 reps, okay? I'm just gonna show you what it would be like, okay? So I'm in down dog. So when I say you have 4 reps today, it's gonna look like this. You go down, 1, 1, back up. That's rep 1. Let's do 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. That's the second rep. Let's go 3 reps. Down to plank. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Back up into down dog, and we're gonna do the 4th rep. We're into plank. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. And extend back to down dog. Okay, so that's an example when I say you have 4 reps today. That's what 4 reps is gonna look like. And I'm already sweating and I have the air conditioning on in here, okay? It's pretty intense and it's really good. Now, I need proper form when you're doing your knee to elbow. I don't wanna see this. I don't wanna see down dog to plank to this, anything crazy like that. I need to see downward dog to plank to this, okay? As you see, I'm keeping my body in a straight line. I'm tensing that core and I'm simply bringing the knee to the elbow with authority and back, just like this. I'm not doing this, getting weak, okay? I'm down dog, I'm plank, I'm knee to elbow, I'm knee to elbow. I'm not doing this, okay? If you're twisting your body in any way, you're not doing it correctly, okay? And if that's a little bit too challenging, just for beginners, to just put that in there for you guys, I want you to try your best. I want you to get on tabletop position. I want you to go to your down dog. I want you to come down to your tabletop again, and you're gonna do knee to elbow, same thing. And you're gonna go on each side. Okay, each time, you're gonna be extending up to down dog too. You're gonna be going just up like this, and coming back down, and you're gonna go 2. That's 1, that's 1, that's 2, that's 2. Now you think, oh my gosh, she's on her knee, she's not doing anything. Trust me, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it in your shoulders. You're gonna feel it in your wrist. It really does work. So that's the variation for beginner. Now, the purpose of down dog, I already said it. You're strengthening your shoulders, you're lengthening your body. It's actually stretching your hamstrings, your shoulders, and your core area. Then when you do the plank, everybody knows when you do a plank, you're working out your core. So if you did our plank challenge back in February, you should really, really be strong and able to do this exercise. Okay, from there, doing knee to elbow, you're working those obliques, you're toning those glutes, and the legs, your arms, your shoulders. What does that mean? Total body. Every time I give you guys exercises and stretches, it is to help your entire body. So again, look at this video again. If you get confused on how to count the reps and how to do this, it is going to be hard, but at the end of the month, you should be so strong, and I better see a 6-pack on everybody. No, I'm just kidding. But you should really, really tone your body down, because if you're doing the Feel Tight Diet Challenge, you're doing this Get Tight Fitness Challenge, there's no excuse, okay? Now, I do want to point out one thing. This is very, very important, because I'm noticing people are taking advantage of the challenge. So people say, oh, Marcy has a challenge this month. Great, that's all I'm gonna do. That is like the worst thing that you could ever do, okay? So when I get challenges, you guys, these are to be done in addition to your workout. I cannot stress this enough. You have got to do these in addition to your workout. Otherwise, all you're doing is a little ab exercise on the floor and call it a day. You're not burning any calories, you're not doing anything. So what I like to personally do, depending on the challenge, especially this one, I will be doing it after my workouts. So for instance, a couple months ago, we did hero pose. I did hero pose before we went to bed, okay, because it's kind of relaxing, it's meditating. I would just sit on my feet, trying to get lower to the ground. I'd pray, I'd meditate, I'd go to bed. That works, okay? When we did pistols, there's no way that I would do pistols before I go to bed, because I'm gonna be hot and sweaty and just way too whatever. So I'd always do pistols after my workout when my body was completely warmed up. This is a good one I feel you should try and do after your workout. By after your workout, you should be really, really loosened. You should be able to go into down dog with no problem. And then I like to call them finishers. That means at the end of your workout, you are busting your butt for that additional 5, 10 to 20 minutes, and you're really toning your body, okay? So if you can incorporate this at the end of your workout, I highly suggest it. You'll love it. You will see results, and you're gonna get slim for the month of August, okay? So remember to share these with your friends. If you need motivation, do them with your friends. Encourage them, lead the group. Say, hey, Marcy has us doing this month. I want you to do it with me. So let's get a group of people doing the Get Tight Fitness Challenge. Let's all get fit for August, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Are you in? Are you in? Are you in? I hope so. Go to the website for full details on this challenge. While you're there, check out free recipes, hundreds of workouts, workout motivation, and much more. While you're there, sign up for my free newsletter for exclusive news, giveaways, and a free workout plan. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to be a real hang tighter and connect with me socially. I talk to my fans daily.